Hi everyone, my name is Kayla. Welcome back to my channel for this wind down flow. This sequence is perfect to incorporate before bed, particularly if you sit a lot during the day, if you don't get any movement in, if you wake up pretty creaky. Highly recommend rolling out your mat, doing this sequence before you go to sleep. It's also great for a restorative sequence after a hard workout or just any of those more restful days that you have in your practice. We will be getting into the hips and into the heart in a really gentle manner. We'll also need one block for the practice. You could put it towards the back of your mat. If you don't have a block, you can grab something like a sturdy Tupperware or even a stack of books. We'll be resting our low back onto the block and that's it. So something that can support your weight. I do release a new class on my YouTube every month, totally free for you. But if you want more yoga from me, then you can go ahead and join me on my app. It's only $9.99 a month. I have over 1,000 classes on there. I have a variety of series for all different skills. So you will absolutely get your money's worth if you tune in to the app. And if you're not sure, we have a 7-day free trial, so you can go ahead and check it out totally free, no strings attached, see if you like the other classes, and then join if you'd like. For this class, we will go ahead and get started seated on heels. Put the block towards the back of the mat so it's accessible once we do lie down flat. If sitting on your heels is uncomfortable, then find any other comfortable seat for you. Hands to the thighs, belly, or heart. Go ahead and close your eyes. Start to connect to your breath. Spine is long. Breath is deep and full. Pull in and inhale through the nose. Belly inflates. Send out an exhale from the nose. Navel hugs up and back to the spine. Continue breathing like this in and out through the nose for the remainder of the practice. If you are fully winding down to go to sleep, you can also elongate the exhales so that they're longer than the inhales. This will help to slow things down a bit more. And keeping that connection to your breath, gaze is fully inward. Allowing yourself to show up exactly as you are. Take a big breath in, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, hands connect, thumbs to heart, pull everything into center. Keeping the gaze inward, open the door of your heart, notice what it's asking for right now. And allow that to be the intention for your practice. If you're not sure what that means, just think about why you showed up to your mat. Why are you here? Why did you press play on this video? That's your intention. And if you're still drawing a blank, just know that we'll be working with a collective intention of slowing down, feeling good. Big breath in, arms reach high, fill up. Exhale, thumbs to heart, pull your intention into center. So nice. Eyes blink open, release hands to your knees. Inhale, cow arch the spine, lift the gaze, pull the tail back, open the chest. Exhale, cat curl it in, let it feel good right away. Go ahead and move at your own pace with your own breath. Arching and hollowing, or maybe adding some barrel rolls with the shoulders, the hips, the head, the neck. Doing your best to keep your gaze inward. Maybe that means you keep the eyes totally closed. This helps you to tune more into how you feel rather than worry about how you look as you move in a way that feels good, that slows you down. Inhale, open up the chest, cow arch the spine. Exhale, child's pose, drip over the thighs, fingertips behind you. Right hand stays back, walk your left hand forward. Inhale, tabletop, open twist, drag the right hand, lift it high at the top of the breath. Exhale, one arm child, sinking right back where you came. With the breath, inhale, open. Exhale, settle back, waking up the chest and shoulders. Inhale, you open, we'll add on. Exhale, thread the needle right under left, hips stay lifted. Keep breathing, left hand stays here or it walks forward. Option to half bind left arm. Remember, we're slowing down to feel good, so no need to push it 110%. Tuck the chin slightly so the back of the neck and throat stay long. If the left hand has moved, place it back under your left shoulder. Inhale, lift, right arm high, open twist. Exhale, single arm puppy. Walk the right hand forward, lower onto your left forearm. Keep your hips lifted. Lower the forehead or chin down. So just like a standard puppy, just a bit more supported, only the right side is opening. Belly is still slightly active to lift and tilt the hips. Big breath in, press into your right palm, lift your right elbow. Full breath out, embryo pose, both hands walk behind you. Inhale, walk the right hand forward, left hand stays back. Exhale, stay, sink your hips to heels. With the breath, inhale, open twist, table, circle, left arm high, top. Exhale, one arm child, settle back. 2 more, inhale, you open. Exhale, settle. Slowing down where you might want to speed up. Inhale, open. Exhale, drifting back. So nice, adding on, inhale, open twist. Exhale, thread the needle, left under right. Staying here with the right hand as you breathe, or walk the right hand forward, option to half bind. Either way, the hips stay lifted and square. Usually they want to work over to the right side to compensate for the twist. Resist that urge by nudging the right hip back in line with the left. And if the right hand has moved, place it back under the shoulder. Inhale, open twist, unwind the same way you came in. Exhale, single arm puppy, right forearm lowers, left hand walks as far forward as possible. Hips stay lifted and square, forehead or chin rests. Making sure you breathe where you land. Face stays soft, unclench the jaw, take an inhale, press into your left hand, lift left elbow. Exhale, embryo, fold, walk the hands back behind you. Inhale, seated on heels, hands to thighs. Exhale, stay, ground and lengthen the spine. Inhale, cow, open up. Exhale, cat, curl it in. Once more, inhale, open, spread the collarbones, lift the chest, pull the tail back. Exhale, cat, curl it in, spread the shoulders, pull the tail forward between the knees. Inhale, open to cow, we'll add on, reach your arms out wide. Exhale, full puppy, sweeping forward, both hands in front of you. Crawl the hips up over the knees. Rest the chin or forehead down, hands as wide as the shoulders, or grabbing the outer edges of the mat. Making sure you breathe where you land. Notice as the intensity of the posture increases, what happens to your breath? Can you slow it down? Can you allow the breath to help you feel good now? Big breath in, press into the hands, lift the elbows, dome up the armpits. Exhale, embryo, walk the hands back, fold over the thighs. Grab onto your heels, rock onto the crown of your head as you tuck your toes, setting up for rabbit. Inhale, keep the hands on the feet, lift the hips away from the heels. Exhale, stay, spread the shoulders, spread the low back. Again, breathe in, do hips lift any higher. Exhale, lower, release, settle. Inhale to rise, seated on heels. Exhale, swing your feet around to one side. Scoot your hips up. Make your way onto your back, making sure that your block is close by. Hug the knees into your chest. Take a few rocks from side to side. Massage your low back. Settle in. Eventually release the feet down, knees point skyward like you're setting up for bridge pose. Make sure the block is close. As you inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips, grab the block on the lowest setting, slide it wide underneath the base of your spine. Lower the back onto the block fully. So nice. Now with the inhale, kick the right leg straight. As you exhale, grab the underside of the right thigh. A big breath in, kick through the right heel. As you breathe out, start walking the left leg straight, kicking through the left heel. Left kneecap still points skyward rather than rotating out to the left side. Breathe in, you're long through both legs. As you breathe out, you work the right knee closer to the chest. Option to walk the hand up the leg behind the calf or heel. Please avoid pulling on the knee joint. Shoulders stay grounded, chin tucks, back of the neck is long. Big inhale wherever you are, fill up. Full exhale, explore depth. Draw the knee closer to the belly, to the chest. Keep kicking through left leg. Take an inhale. Exhale, single leg, happy baby. Grab the outer edge of the right leg with the right hand. Half Supta Baddha Konasana with the left knee. Open the left knee out to the left side. The sole of the left foot is at the midline of the mat. If you're feeling tight in the left hip, walk the left heel away from your groin, away from your bum. The right knee is opening outside of the right rib. Stamp the right foot skyward. Take an inhale, saturate your hips with breath. Fill up. Exhale, stay. So nice. Again, breathe in. Keep pressing through right heel. As you breathe out, the outer left knee hangs a little more heavily. The right knee draws closer to the mat. Big breath in, come to center with the right knee. Interlace your hands on the right shin. Send the left leg long. As you breathe out, draw the right knee towards the right armpit. Wind removing pose. Kick the left heel forward so that you feel an opening in the top part of the left thigh or the left hip flexor. Full breath in. Again, right knee creeps higher. Full breath out. You compress the right thigh closer to the belly as much as you kick the left heel forward. Again, breathe in, you're long. Pull the crown of the head up and back. Exhale, hug both knees into chest. As you hug the knees into the chest, keep breathing. You'll notice that you're rocking on the edge of the block. Take a few rocks from side to side. Let that edge of the block dig into any areas that need a little extra love. Remember, the intention is to feel good, to slow down. Can you settle in one of those areas, maybe in the outer hip, and just stay? So nice. Inhale, come back to center. Send the right foot to the mat rather. Lengthen the left leg long. Exhale, hands behind the left thigh. Take a big breath in, kick through the left heel, straighten the right leg. Full breath out. Can you work the left knee towards the heart? Simultaneously kick the right heel forward. Notice if the right kneecap is opening to the right side. That means you have external rotation happening. You want to rotate the kneecap skyward, keeping the inner thighs engaged. Hand can walk up the leg to the calf or the heel. Either way, back and shoulders stay grounded. Work the pose with the breath. The inhales remind length through both legs, through the spine. Exhales explore depth, drawing the left leg closer. Letting the right leg sink heavier towards the mat. Take an inhale. Exhale, half happy baby, half Supta Baddha Konasana. Grab the outer edge of the left leg, fan the right knee out to the side. Each side of the body might feel different, that's okay. If you're tighter, walk the right heel away from you. If you're more open, walk the right heel in. Just like before, take an inhale to saturate your hips with breath. Fill up. Exhale, stay. Can the hips fan open just a touch more? So nice, big breath in. Exhale, wind removing pose, straighten right leg, hug the left knee in towards the chest, interlace the hands on left shin, use an inhale to draw the left knee towards the left shoulder outside of the ribs. Exhale, you stay, deeply kick through right heel, feeling an opening in the right hip flexor. Big breath in, tug the tail towards your right heel, top of your head towards the back of the mat. Full breath out, you sink heavier into your block. So nice. Again, breathe in. Exhale, hug both knees into chest. Rock to the edge of the block. Breathe as you rock from side to side. Flatten the back onto the block, knees point skyward. Inhale, straighten the legs, legs up the wall or supported shoulder stand. Hands to the belly, heart, or by the sides. Stay for the exhale. Send the weight into the low back into the block into the mat to the ground. Fully supported, fully grounded here now. Full breath in. Exhale, release the feet to the mat. Knees point skyward. Press into the feet as you inhale. Lift your hips. Move the block off to the side. Open the arms wide. Exhale, easy twist to the right. Both knees fall to right. Gaze to left. Keep the left shoulder grounded. The palms face the sky. Inhale, center with your knees. Exhale, easy twist to the left. Grounding into right shoulder, even if it wants to lift. Allowing the twist to come from the belly, feeling expansive in the chest. Inhale, center with the knees. Exhale, happy baby, both knees outside of the ribs, grabbing the outer edges of your feet, calves, or thighs. How do your hips feel now? Take a few rocks from side to side, maybe close the eyes or just turn the gaze inward, observing how you feel. Notice the space you created. Slowing down to feel good. Big breath in here in happy baby. Full breath out, release feet or legs, hug the knees in, give yourself a loving squeeze. Appreciate the space you created. As you inhale, lift your forehead up to your knees, hold your breath at the top. Can you drink in an extra sip of air at the top of your inhale? Challenge yourself. Finally, open mouth, exhale, release Savasana, any pose that allows you to rest and receive. Soften the gaze or close the eyes completely. Noticing how you feel after you move and breathe mindfully. Noticing how you feel as you make the choice to show up for yourself. Noticing how you feel after you practice. Pausing in gratitude here for yourself, your body, observing the space that it created today. Giving thanks to the mind for your breath awareness, your focus, your attention. And finally, giving thanks to the heart for your motivation, resilience, consistency, and showing up. Feel free to stay here in gratitude in Savasana as long as you like or need. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you in the next class, or I will see you on the app.